What's up, guys? Welcome back to the American Dream Project. My name is Josh, and I'm the host of the show, and I am the creator, I guess you'd call it owner of the American Dream Project. If you're new to the channel, the American Dream Project is based on 6 elements: faith, family, fitness, finance, firearms, and freedom. And our goal is to provide the tools, provide the resources, and provide a place for people to be able to get those resources and grow and become personally excellent. That way our country can be the best that it could possibly be. And that is only done by each individual person becoming personally excellent and becoming the best they can be. So that is our goal here at American Dream Project. I could go way into it. There's a couple videos on it, but you just watch any of the podcast episodes, you kind of see what my vision is, what I'm trying to do, what we are trying to do as a community, as a business, to build and create this movement. That way we can get back to a country where it is enjoyable to live, where we can experience the actual American dream. Because what people don't realize right now is the American dream, it isn't what it used to be. And B, it's so unattainable right now because of things like inflation, because of the border crisis, because of so many things. But the solution is not just an election, not just who you put into office. Yeah, that plays a good part of it. But if we don't become personally excellent ourselves, how we as a culture dictate how our country goes. So if we as a culture aren't personally excellent, if we aren't personally excellent in our lives, how do we expect our country to be? So that is our goal here at American Dream Project. And that is what we're aiming to do. That is what we will do. It may take 5 years, it may take 10 years, but this is something that God has laid in my heart. This is something that I want to build, even if it is just for a small group of people. But I truly believe people are hungry, people are ready for this. And so this is for everybody. Black, white, Asian, whatever. There's no exclusion here. But the only qualification is that you are American. So, if you are new to the channel, we don't run ads on the show. We don't do any of that stuff. The only things that we promote are the products that we sell. But even then, we really don't promote anything just because if you go to our website, you can see what products we like, what products that we think are necessary, and they'll be on there if you would like to purchase it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, though. That is the only thing that we ask that you do payment-wise, that you subscribe and then you go and share it with one person at least. That is the only way that we're going to grow, because believe it or not, big tech, big media, all that do not want people to become personally excellent, because when people become personally excellent, they are able to take control of their lives, and they realize things like spending tons of time on social media, spending tons of time on your phone, consuming a lot of food, consuming bad food, not good for you. And those are multi-billion dollar industries, and they want to keep their consumers consuming. But yeah, so just make sure you share this with people. It's the only way we're going to grow. But for those of you that have been around for a little bit, welcome back. I've taken a little, I guess you'd call it hiatus, a little bit of a break. Man, did I take it at a bad time. It was mainly, so I guess I was mainly doing it because things weren't really working how I wanted them to in the business, and so I needed to kind of take a step back and just kind of assess everything from a macro view, and kind of decide where we wanted to, which direction we needed to go. Man, did I take it at a bad time, because life over the last 2.5 weeks or so has been absolutely insane, and that's probably an understatement. But yeah, it's been about a month since I posted a video or so, just because it is just me. It's just me right now, so I'm trying to figure out a good systems to put in place, things like that, and it's a tough balance, but I'm getting it figured out. But I am going to talk about some of the events that have transpired over the couple weeks. And it actually works out that I'll be doing a couple weeks after they have happened, because things like the assassination attempt, there are so many things that go into it, so many things that come out a couple days, a week or so after, and we're still finding out things, it seems like every minute, that's new about it. So it kind of works out that I can cover it a few weeks later, because we have a lot more facts, a lot more things coming out, and it's crazy. But the one thing I will say on it right now, if you had any question about Trump's motives of why he is running for president again and why he ran the first time, I think it should be pretty clear that he is doing it not for himself, not for his family. He's doing it for you and me. I'm not doing that to be kissing Trump's butt or anything like that. I don't consider myself a Trumper. But you gotta admit, it's respectable. The dude, they've literally cut him off of social media. They've cut him off legally. They've tried to take his money. They've tried everything, and they even tried to kill him. And the dude's like, I'm still doing this. He's doing it. He doesn't have to be here. If you look from the beginning, or before Trump's first presidency to the end of his presidency, his net worth actually decreased. So he's not doing it for money, because honestly, the dude could just go take his whole family, go buy a private island somewhere, make it sustainable, and they could go live the rest of their lives and not give a crap about you and me, crap about this country, nothing. But I think it's clear now why he's running. And I think a lot of people notice that. But I just want to say that about it right now. More to come on the whole ordeal and just everything. A lot of stuff to cover, but I will get those pumped out for you. I'm glad to be back. I miss this stuff when I don't do it. Just because it's an interaction or so with you guys, but it helps me. It's almost like a venting process. Not really venting, but it's like a self-reflection process, and I don't know. It just helps me. But so, we've got a lot of stuff. So, today we're going to I already covered what the American Dream is, what the American Dream Project is. So, I'm making some changes to the American Dream Project, store-wise. Because, well, we'll just get into it. So, the changes that I'm making are... The first major one is I'm not going to do a monthly subscription box anymore, because to be completely dead honest with you, transparent with you, we didn't sell a single one. And I don't think it's because the items were bad themselves. I think it's just because money is tight right now, and $150 for a box of stuff, it's hard to cough it up. It's hard to splurge a little bit. And I understand that, and it actually works out, because now what I'm going to just do is I'm going to keep adding individual items to the website that you can purchase. And it's going to work well because it'll translate well over from an online store into a brick and mortar when we're ready for a brick and mortar store. But if you still want a box of stuff, or if you're buying a few items and you want to get it at a little discount, going to have to build your own box. You build a box, and you'll get a little bit of discount price just for buying multiple items. Or it may not be a build your box, but there will be discounts for purchasing multiple items. Like I said, we're going to be carrying the individual items. So like in the first box, there was the Fire Bible. If you go to the website right now, the Fire Bible is on there. We're working through... I've got a bunch of businesses that I've reached out with, and we're in that process of just figuring out how it's going to work for both of us right now. Because right now, I am trying to run this business debt-free. I don't want to put a bunch of inventory on credit cards and stuff and have to worry about that. So everything is still a pre-order process. Like you order it, it's going to take a little bit to get to you. I'll be honest. But here's the deal. You can order it from me, from the American Dream Project, and it's going to take a little bit of time to get to you. But when you're ordering from the American Dream Project, you know where your money is going to. You know what the cause it's going to. Or you could go order it from Amazon, and it might even be a little cheaper on Amazon, to be honest. But I want you to look at what Amazon represents. Just some of the cultural things they support, and you decide where you want your money to go. Ultimately, I highly suggest shopping in local small businesses. It's great, but it's totally up to you. But just when you are buying that, keep that in mind. It will take some time to get to you, but your money and your time, your energy is going to something that is going to make an impact here in America, in our communities, and in your life. But yeah, so the website has been rearranged a little bit. You could go in, when you go to shop, you have all these different categories. You have the 6 main categories: the faith, family, fitness, finance, firearms, and freedom categories, where items will be separated based on which category we feel they fit into. If they fit into a couple of them, they'll probably show up in each one. But yeah, we'll be posting when we get new deals, when we get new items coming into the store. That way you know when they're available. But yeah, just make sure you're checking that out, seeing what we got. I will tell you right now, I didn't advertise it really, but we have the Trump Freedom shirt. It's the iconic picture from the Trump assassination attempt, where his fist is up, he's got blood on his face, the American flag behind him, and it says USA on it, and a big American flag on the back of the shirt. It's an awesome shirt. I highly suggest you go and buy it. But here's the deal, though. I'm telling you to buy it, but we're not making a dime off of it, because every penny of profit that we get off of those shirts is going to be donated to the Trump campaign. Because I'll be honest with you, the left, the Democrats, big media, big everything is going to try everything they possibly can to make sure Trump does not win. Take that how you want, but they're literally going to try everything. They're going to go scorched earth. I fully believe that. And so the few ways that we can help Trump and help pro-freedom is to make sure that, we are talking to people about it. Be like, hey, listen, this doesn't make sense why this is happening, or doesn't make sense why you support this because of these reasons, and here's why I support what I support, and we got to connect those dots for people. But then the other way is just monetarily. If you don't want to be directly associated with donating to the Trump campaign, but you want to make your contribution, just buy a t-shirt. We'll donate the money for you. But yeah, all the profits from it will be donated to the Trump campaign. But so yeah, that's really the changes to the store. We'll continue to do blog posts. We'll get those going again. Recent videos will be on there. But yeah, this is the direction I feel like we need to go right now, and I feel like it's what's best for the company moving forward and best for you guys going forward. So that is what we're going to be doing with that. I'm trying to think if I missed anything. Off the top of my head, I cannot, change-wise. But, so, this will be a little different what I'm about to share with you, but I'm going to share with you my marketing plan. And yeah, sure, content is a form of the marketing. But honestly, the best marketing plan for something like this, for a business like this, is me. I'm the face behind this. I'm the name behind this. I'm behind this. Behind everything that you see related to the American Dream Project right now. And the best marketing plan for the American Dream Project right now is me. Is who I am, how I live my life, And to be honest with you guys, I've been failing. I've been failing you. I've been failing me. I've been failing for all the people that need something like the American Dream Project, but they just don't know it yet. I've been failing all of us because I have not been living those 6 principles of faith, family, fitness, finance, firearms, and freedom. I haven't been. I'll be completely transparent with you. But that is all about to change. Because starting tomorrow, or today, the day that you see this, I will be starting something new. A new program that I have spliced together, put together, pieced together, that will absolutely, I believe, will absolutely transform my life, and it could transform your guys' lives too. I fully believe that. But to prove it to you and to show you what it does, what it all entails, I'm going to vlog every day of it. It won't be on this channel. I've created a personal channel, just that way I'm not flooding this channel with all of that. But at the end of it, I'll have a whole video put together of pieces of the vlog and put it on here for you guys. So what I'm calling this is the F6 program. F6. And it embodies those 6 elements: the faith, family, fitness, finance, firearms, and freedom. And let me just kind of break it down real quick for you what it entails. This is by no means set in stone. This is not what I want it to be 100%. I'm going to be the test run. I'm going to be the trial run to see even if it's what's the word am I thinking of? I think it'll be doable. But it's not going to be easy at all. You'll see that. But so, for the faith aspect of it, I'm going to read a chapter. Read a chapter of the Bible a day. I'm going to pray for 10-15 minutes a day. I'm going to meditate for 10 minutes. And then I'm going to visualize for 5 minutes or so. And I'll break all that down in the vlogs. But you can kind of see it's going to be a good amount of tasks, but they can all be done in a short time frame. So that's the faith. Family, I'm going to spend 30 minutes a day with family, with friends, whatever, with my dog. 30 minutes, no electronics, no TV, no distractions, just interacting with whoever I'm with at that time. And fitness is going to be probably the hardest one because it takes another program and incorporates into it, which has its own task. And with fitness, I'm going to be incorporating the 75 hard program. So you've got the 2 workouts. One has to be outdoors. You have to follow a diet. You have to read 10 pages of a nonfiction book. You count that as your Bible time, which works out there. But then you have to take a progress picture every day. No cheap meals, no drinking, none of that stuff. So that's going to be the fitness part. And then the finance part is this would be very easy to take for granted, the finance part. Check your bank account every day. Set a goal within, so this is going to follow the 75 hard timeline. So this first part is going to be 75 days. So in that 75 days, every day, check your bank account, but set a goal from day 1 to day 75 of something you want to accomplish financially between those 2 times. And just every day, check your bank account, know where you're at, take care of bills, whatever, take care of it. But set that goal of whatever it is, whether it be you invest a certain amount in 75 days, you save a certain amount in 75 days, you pay off a certain amount of debt in 75 days. Whatever the goal is, set that goal, check your bank account every day. Firearms. Firearms will be a little bit harder just because it'll be a little different. But within that 75 days, that's roughly, we'll say 11 weeks. So within that 11 weeks, you need to go to the gun range and train 6 times. And which is over half the amount of time. So half the amount of weekends or whatever you're going to the range of training for at least 30 minutes to an hour. And then the freedom part is just making sure that you're having those conversations with people, making sure that you are completing all of these tasks, because completing these tasks will allow you to become personally excellent, and they will allow you to live a free life ultimately, because you'll have faith. Your faith will be strong. Your family will be strong. Your fitness, you won't be restricted within a physical sense. Your finances, you'll become financially free eventually. These will help you become strong in all these areas. That way you don't have to become reliant on anyone, or you get to not be reliant on other people, on the government, on everything. So as you can see, it's kind of in the rough sketch phase, but I'm starting that. I'll be vlogging my whole journey on that. I'm going to try to get some people on board with me to see how it goes, just so they can test it out too. But once that first 75 days is up, you'll get a whole video on this channel, piecing it all together, telling you how I feel about it, things that I might want to change, that sort of deal. But I just kind of want to make you aware of it. And if it's something you want to try, you could try out this rough version with me. But yeah, so I will have that second channel going up. It's just going to be my name, Joshua Saberwall. And I'll be posting those daily vlogs. I'll be doing some other just stuff that it's kind of behind the scenes stuff that you see here. I'm going to have to figure out something with my car, because if you've listened back a while back, the engine blew up and I need to fix it somehow, some way. So if I do any kind of work on it, I'll kind of vlog that. But just kind of day-to-day stuff as I can. It's definitely going to take a backseat to this channel, this business, but I think it's something cool for people to see. If you're an aspiring entrepreneur, you can see somebody literally starting from the ground level and working my way up to the top. But yeah, so that is the new news. I hope that's not copyrighted from the Kelsey's podcast, the Kelsey brothers. But yeah, so those are the changes. That's what's to come. I'm excited to be back, guys. I feel fired up right now. I'm fired up. But that is all that I have for you guys today. So remember, success takes work, work takes time, and time is limited. So get out there and get to work. Make sure you go and share this show with as many people as you can. And make sure you are living the American dream. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one.